Folks, I know some of you are scared with Jerome Powell in the crypto market. I'm here to tell you that the Fed cannot stop the crypto bull run. The main reason is the Fed's not actually increasing interest rates, they are lowering interest rates. So they're not lowering them as fast as you and I want. That's not a big deal, honestly. What the really big deal is that even though they're only lowering from, let's say, 4% to 3.5% next year, that's still half a point drop. In the long run, that's still going to make yield come down. And when yield comes down, treasuries and bonds are not as lucrative as before, so people will look to higher yield investments. Every person that's in treasuries and bonds basically has a threshold. I mean, not every person, because some people just want really safe stuff, so they'll have like government bonds. But most people that invest in treasury and bonds have a threshold. You know, the amount of people that buy bonds at 2% and the amount of people that buy bonds at 5% is radically different. 5%, safe 5% interest, a lot of people will buy. Safe 2% interest, not very attractive, honestly. And you have to look at both the 2 and the 10-year. If the 10-year falls below like 3 or so, then you're going to get a little bit more picky on like who actually buys the 10-year bond. You know, if the 10-year bond, rises 0.5% or falls 0.5%, that's a shift of hundreds of billions of dollars within the market. And much of that money is going to go into the stock market, but some of it's actually going to come into the crypto market. So the projection for next year is that it's going to shift 0.5 point downward because the Fed's going to cut 0.5 point. Now, people wanted the Fed to cut a full point. That would have been better, and because the Fed's not cutting as fast, that's why we're going down. But ultimately, in the long run, because it is still coming down, unless I guess the tariffs get inflation back up and the Fed has to raise interest rates again, that would be awful. But unless that happens, which I don't actually think it's going to happen because there's a lot of caveat that actually goes into that. If that doesn't happen, and if it does happen, it'll probably take a year to propagate. So we will be able to have our bull run at a lower interest rate. And the bull run for Bitcoin and altcoins, they might be a little bit slower than we like, but it will be there. And you have to add to the fact that, a bunch of crypto companies just donated to Trump's inauguration party. Not really sure why he needs to spend so much money on that, but led by the fair shake people like Ripple, Coinbase, and others, they donated $8 million to Trump's inauguration party. So they are definitely buying his influence. And we all know Trump, likes this stuff. So whenever you donate to his campaign or you give him money or something, he will be more favorable to your market. He is one that basically picks his allies and enemies based on this kind of stuff. If you donate against him, if you donate for him. So this will have an outsized effect on crypto policy. Plus, he's already appointed pro-crypto people. This donation just solidifies more pro-crypto support. Plus, his family's doing this crypto business thing. So we have a lot to look forward to in crypto. And just because Jerome Powell's going to cut twice and not 4 times shouldn't really actually matter all that much in the whole scope of things next year. As you can see, crypto's already rebounding a little bit. Yes, there's going to be dips and nicks here and there, honestly. But I think overall, we're going to actually be okay in the long run of things next year. And I definitely think the bull run progressing as usual. Sure, it might come on February 1st instead of January 1st or something like that. But you can hold for an extra month and wait for that money as well. So the bull run will not be cut short by the Fed. We are still going up unless something really bad happens, like inflation goes skyrocketing again after coming down for the last 3 years, which isn't likely to happen. I really don't think that the crypto bull run is going to be canceled. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.